Emily Webb, a 25-year-old from Australia, has found a unique way to cope with homelessness. To avoid becoming a burden to friends, Emily uses the dating app Hinge to find places to stay. She moves from one man's place to another,
What the fuck does that mean?
using her pretty privilege to secure temporary accommodation. Emily says, if you're hot, don't ever pay rent.
What did you just say?
A fucking communications degree is pointless.
How is it pointless? And who says my education and my degree is any?
Okay, if you want to play the game with me, I'll play it with you.
Well, now you've done it.
You want to bring up degrees, you're going to have to be specific. What percentage of women get degrees that are in science, engineering, technology, or math? Infrastructure.
I don't think that matters.
That's your problem. You don't understand what's important.
What's important then, Mr. Samuels?
Who is that?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
What's important, Mr. Samuels?
That y'all are completely out of line. That you don't even understand how the world works. You're running on override. Men build the world that you live in.
Oh, okay.
Who built that house or apartment you live in? Was it a crew of women? Who designed the metal work? Who put in the floor, the plumbing, the electrical system, the heating? Who put that in? The car you drive, was that built by a crew of women?
So women are not capable of doing none of those.
You're not good at it. And we're given a choice. Excuse me, because we're given a choice, because women are free today, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're educated, right?
Uh-huh.
Then why don't we see 51% of the construction workers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the engineers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the plumbers, electricians, military, train operators, heavy, dangerous work as women? Because when given an opportunity, women segregate themselves into more comfortable positions.
Shit. Got your ass.
But we're supposed to believe that women are the ones who have it the hardest, correct?
The fuck out of here.
Welcome to another episode of Love, Life, and the Game, where love is what it's supposed to be, life is what happens, and the game is what's being played. It's your boy Love coming at you guys with another reaction video. Big shout out to all my subscribers. Without further ado, let's just get into it. You know, we have heard so much from women who subscribe to the feminist movement that they have it so hard. Their lives are so much harder than men, you know, and it's really ridiculous. So I came across a video that made me want to address this. It's a story I came across out of Australia, and I'm actually going to tie this to another story in Australia because for those of you who don't know, Australia is a big feminist hub. They're just as big as the US, and you got a lot of the craziness going on over there. A lot of the male hating craziness that you see here in the States is also running rampant over there as well. So this story is about a lady named Emily Webb in Australia. She's an influencer over there, and she went viral because she uses her pretty privilege to go on Hinge to use men in order to avoid paying rent.
Oh, that's interesting.
What made me want to do this video is because there are a lot of women here in America who are complaining about men not approaching them anymore. They're asking, why aren't men showing up at singles events? Why aren't men going to the club? Why aren't they approaching us anymore? Well, I'm going to show you why.
Can't believe I was wasting my money on rent all this time. Life hack, if you're hot, do not ever pay rent.
What the fuck?
You can literally just go on Hinge and stay at different guys' places for free every single night, and nothing bad has happened to me yet. I'll let you know how long I can keep going with this until I'm sleeping in my car, because they do only last a few nights and then they break up with me because they realize I'm using them. But so far, so good.
Today's story comes from outside of the US, and it's an oldie but a goodie and a perfect tale of karmic justice.
Can't wait to see this disaster.
Back in August of 2017, a couple of vegan feminists decided to do the unthinkable and start a business that relied solely on making sandwiches.
Oh, what a sweet blasphemy.
They named it Handsome Her and apparently only played music written and performed by women, celebrated International Women's Day with day drinking, charged extra for the mugs their coffee went in unless you brought your own from home, and had a wall dedicated to a photo of Michelle Obama. The decor, which will most likely and ironically be the thing that gets this video demonetized, featured vagina rocks and prints of used menstrual products.
What the hell is wrong with you?
while the menu boasted ridiculously expensive items named after Rosa Parks and Australian anti-capitalism activists on activated charcoal buns. They also held lesbian speed dating events.
You do you, girl.
And a particular event titled, "Can You Be a Feminist and Still F Men?" But perhaps the cafe's biggest claim to fame was the way they chose to fight oppression, by prioritizing female customers, offering them special seating, and charging men an extra 18% 1 week every month, all in the name of equality.
I ain't heard such nonsense in all my life.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you can't afford a woman's lifestyle, then date within your budget. Stop shaming women for wanting what you can't provide.
Nothing pisses me off more than when a man that looks like the shit on the bottom of my shoe is like, hey, can I take you out? Now, I'm not going to say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I know I ain't ugly. Where the fuck did you get that idea?
You know what I'm wondering right now? I'm wondering what the fuck you would look like without all that Maybelline on. Yo, this is exactly why men are not approaching women in bars or clubs anymore. The lack of appreciation, the nasty attitude, the arrogance, the entitlement. This is why. Now, every last one of these ratchet ass women will tell you, they will swear up and down that the men here in the US are the problem. But we find out that that's not even the case when you step outside of this country, outside of the West, and check out how you're treated.
¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Venezuela. USA.
Estados Unidos.
Yes. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Venezuela. USA.
Damn! Estados Unidos.
Yes. Unidos Estados. USA. I don't know how to say it.
No sabes hablar español.
Poquito español. Venezuela. Bonita mujer.
Gracias.
You got WhatsApp?
Sí.
Mine don't work good. ¿Cómo te llama?
Lorena.
Okay, me llamo Marquis. Me llamo Marquis.
Marcus.
Yes.
Marcus.
Yes, sure.
O Marcos. En español,
Close.
Marcos.
Marcus en español. En Venezuela.
En Venezuela, Marcos.
Okay.
Medellin, Colombia, you will walk down the streets and you will see girls on a scale of 1 to 10 physically. You will see 9s and 10s working at a taco shop or doing janitorial work on the side of the street with a very minimalist life, very happy, smile on their face, probably live at home with their parents, don't even have a car, don't have anything materialistic, very approachable, very friendly. On the flip side, here in the States, there will be girls that on a scale 1 to 10 on the bottom half of that scale that are challenging to date, very, very pretentious, non-approachable. Guys will approach them like, oh, like you're creeping me out. Very, very challenging to date. And for that reason, I'm like, guys, like this is not normal here in the US. When I go travel to all these countries, everywhere else in the world, women are like a lot more approachable, a lot more easy to get along with. They're less pretentious. So if you go to Medellin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury is in. Men in America are not the problem. We are not the problem. So the next time you hear a woman complaining about, oh, where are all the real men? There's just not enough men. There's not enough good men out here. How come men aren't coming, to singles events? Why don't they approach us? It's not us. Men are sick and tired of the bullshit. I mean, there's no reason for us to make this shit up. So that's pretty much all I got, man. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And I will see you guys on the next one.